And we want to start at about verse 22, and it reads like this. People of Israel, listen. God publicly endorsed Jesus the Nazarene by doing powerful miracles, wonders, and signs through him, as you well know. But God knew that would happen, and his prearranged plan was carried out when Jesus was betrayed. With the help of lawless Gentiles, you nailed him to a cross and you killed him. But God released him from the horrors of death and raised him back to life, for death could not keep him in its grip. Jesus, his endorsement, death could not keep him. So here, now it's after the time, after the last session that we talked to you about Peter clarifying the fact that this was the outpouring of the Holy Spirit, and now he continues and brings the attention back to Jesus. The fact that this Jesus is the one who was from Nazareth. Jesus the Nazarene, he was from Nazareth. That he did miracles and signs. But here's the issue with miracles and signs. There have always been persons who could do miracles and signs. I mean, you remember the experience with Moses. There have just always been those persons who've had the arts, the black arts as some would call them, even the occult. All right. So just doing a sign is not enough. But the sign of signs is the fact that his Father brought him back from the dead. Now this has a direct bearing on the fact that early on, as we were talking about in the first chapter, the fact that he showed himself in many, many ways. But the bottom line of this, of what Peter has to say here, is not even death could keep him. What that does is that is the center place of every believer. Paul said it like this: if Christ is not risen, we all can go, you might as well party, hardy, drink, and do everything else. If Christ is not risen, put that in my own words. All right? Drink, be merry. Though that saying. But that is not the case. Death could not keep him. He is alive. And that is the top endorsement that anyone could give to him. And the Father gave that to the Son. Death couldn't keep him. Do you know anybody else? Anybody that death could not keep? Whether it be Buddha, whether it be Rolomé, whether it be a psychiatrist, whether it be a psychologist, whether it be the father of the sciences, or anything of that nature, whether it be some major figure in the religious order somewhere, everybody has the same testimony that when they've gone to the grave, they haven't returned. You haven't seen him. But there is the one and only Jesus, the Son of God, who lives.